Okay, big boss. It was like it's. And then he was like, it's the same dude. He was like, it's the dimples for me. I was like, dimples do that to you? Okay. If the dimples do that to you, baby, I'm here for it. I'll smile all day.
Yeah, then you gonna be in dick.
Don't put that. It's a Peter whacker. I'm gonna go compare. He'll be arrested before.
Your comments in your DMs showing dick. You trying to pay to play.
Then you gonna be like, you gonna be comparing dicks
Get
on
the
the phone.
spankers.
You gonna be comparing dingus on the phone.
No,
Comparing dingus on the phone.
not at all.
I'll be sending my wife your Peter whacker. They be so upset when they find out you on the other side. He on the other side.
You gonna put your dick on the phone, not me. I hate people.
People don't like you, honey.
Like, why? Why did you put that on your fucking wife?
What they put on my life? Down the where? Oh no. DWF. What that sound for?
Yeah, you ignored it. I know.
DWF is what?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fucking cat.
Oh, you talking about this one?
Yeah.
Escalade. Oh. I don't be paying attention to the numbers. My number for Jesus. Got the Jesus numbers.
Yeah, but you did say there's a lot of satanic people.
I told you that. That's why I don't be paying attention.
I know.
Hi, how you doing? It broke. How you gonna break on me? Right there. I am. What am I doing coming from Walmart? What are you doing? I am. Oh, okay. If you say so. Oh, I love you too. I love all my Jackson fans. No. Like I said, I love all my Jackson fans. No, you cannot. You know what my number is? My number is 911. I don't know what's going on. He just came on here and sucked my out his future wife. Huh? Girlfriend. If you throw $100 in my super chat, I'll think about it. If you throw $100 in my super chat, I'll think about it. I love all my Jackson fans. Love you too. Thank you. Do 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 do. Alright, I gotta get situated, y'all. Why not? Don't people love their fans? They say I love you too, fans. What's happening? What's happening is somebody got my comments and said that I was gonna be their future wife. So I told them, if you want me to be your girlfriend, throw $100 in the super chat. They ain't do it, so I guess they didn't want me to be their girlfriend. I don't even know what that means, but we're gonna go ahead and put you on timeout before I get there. Yep. I was waiting. Hey, Allison. You do? Oh, that's so nice. Well, he said that he wanted to be my man, so I said donate $100, and we'll see. Hi, Joelle. Why can't you say I love you? Like famous people do it all the time. They say I love you. I love you too. We should, but we ain't. Oh, well, you need to go get it. This thing on cold is irritating. Yeah, trying to help you too. Exactly. I'm from New York. I love women who get up here and they be like, oh, I'm trying to go to the gym or try to slide hate. Girl, I'm comfortable in what I do. Okay? Where I'm at right now, I'm very comfortable. You should check my channel and you will see. I'm very comfortable. Because as you can see from my chat, baby, I have no problem bringing them in. You need to go. How you come on here and then say we need to go? Because I have a man that likes to feed me like this. Girl, get out of my chat. You ruining my chat. I'm trying to have fun. In the whip, yep, sure was. Sure was. It's cold. Try going and putting something in your mouth so you can stop talking. Because that's why you're lonely. Yeah. You talk too damn much. You know, my dad used to always say, women shouldn't speak as much. Anywho, like I said, I'm very lazy. I don't know. What are you talking about boneless? What? I don't even know what that means. Anywho, I don't know what I want to do. You know, I really don't. Today I know I'm going working. That is per usual. All right, Samantha. I see you're not a girl's girl, so I'm gonna just put you on timeout, boo. And when you go evaluate, your daddy issues, then we can talk. Hi, Mr. Lazy. How are you? Hi, Christopher. Make sure y'all hitting that like button when you come in. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Smoking a cigarette in the car with all the way. Bitch, you
So
stressed.
you on the PS5 finally? You finally on there? What's up? What I'm doing, nothing. Just coming from Walmart. What the hell? What are you doing? Why? Why is that a question? What you into? It's on my channel, yo. DoorDash. This. Content creation. Oh. That's how I feel about that. I tell you what, I'll send you a picture of my underarms if you give me $50 in super chat. Amen. If you send me $50 in super chat, I'll send you a picture of my underarms. That's what I thought. You shouldn't be that way. You never know. That might be somebody that you actually want to see. Oh, poor baby Nathaniel. Nobody's giving you any love. Let me go ahead and put you on timeout, baby. So you can go find somebody to love. Yeah, lucky my moms ain't in here. You probably noticed I'm late or they at school. But they go to college. They got real things they gotta do. Unlike trolls who ain't got no life, they ain't got no friends. Anywho. I bet. I need to go and probably. be a mod, young chef? Let me see. I gotta start checking ages now. Okay, hold on. There you go. Yeah. So I had let somebody come in and be a mod, and she was like, I'm 7. But she kept saying it. And I knew she wasn't because my live is not even promoted unless you're under 18 on your profile. I mean, over 18. Under 18. Over 18. But she just kept saying it and saying it and saying it. So I went ahead and unmodded her and blocked her. Because, no, we're not doing that. So that's why I gotta check now. Yeah. Yeah. So she must have lied on her profile and said that she was over the age of 18. Because she was like, I'm serious. I'm 7 years old. And I'm like, okay, well, why are you on my page? Like, why are you on my profile? Why did you become a mod? So I went ahead and blocked her. So, yeah, I got to check age. It is sad, young chef. But you do what you gotta do. Because I'm a mom, and I don't play that. So if you was age, and she probably was age 18, or something like that, and she just wanted to play on my phone. Just wanted to play. Kindly removed her. From Texas. I'm in Michigan, but I'm from New York. You ate the heck out of it. You ain't saying nothing.
I just think one.
I see how you.
But usually if you wanted it, you would already bid it.
Yeah. Got me tight. Where's my mother? I say mother. Not mother. Mother. Where's mother? Yep, we be chilling. We be chilling. I gotta go up to New York. I haven't been back home in years and years and years and years. It's bad. Like my first child was like 4 or 5. She's now 17. So it's been 12 years since I've been in New York. That's sad. Words of mother. Son. Can you hear it? But then my mother was at Atlanta Beach. That's what they called her. So I had a little bit of that southern. Yeah, that. Had a little bit of that southern in me. Yeah, they do. They do be like that. And it's sad. My people's from New York, they, that's all I'm gonna say. Hi, how are you? How you doing? Yeah, they just didn't want to go nowhere. A lot of them is, that I grew up with is now getting Section 8 and, they're doing all the things that they aspire to do, which is to stay in New York and, can continue the cycle. Everything is great. How is it with you? How are you doing? Welcome. I'm good. How are you? Hello. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new here. But yeah, I was just watching my cousin the other day, and she's like, on Facebook and TikTok, and she's like, "Oh, I need everybody to get the word out that I'm looking for a new Section 8 place to live, a new apartment or a house." And she's like, "I don't need y'all to send no money. I just need you to send the word out because so." For anybody who don't know, Section 8 gives you a certain amount of time to find a place. So that could be anywhere from 30 days to 90 days, depending on your area and how, the rental market looks for Section 8. So apparently it looks good because she only had, I think she said 60 days to look for a place. Well, her 60 days is running out. She said she had like 2 weeks left, and she still hasn't found a place. Now, if you don't find a place within the 60 days, you don't necessarily lose your Section 8. You just go on a waiting list for a house. So the first house they find available, that's what they'll give you. But while you're waiting, you go into a shelter. Like they place you and your family into a shelter. So she was like, she didn't want to be in a shelter because in New York they be shooting, of course. In the last shelter they was in, they were shooting. Thank you. Yep, that was once filled with opportunities. Now, so hard. It is so hard. It's amazingly hard to find a job. And then when you find like a little part-time, like a hustle used to get you far. It still wasn't something permanent. It still wasn't something, you better fix your leg. It still wasn't something that you could survive off of permanently, but it was something to get you through. Maybe you're short on the rent, or maybe you're short on a bill. It's not like that. Now, what I'm saying, it might buy you a couple of groceries. It might buy you some gas, but that's about it. So, yeah, America definitely ain't what it used to be. Here you come, Crimson. Don't come in here with this foolishness, okay? I don't don't know because I didn't follow that whole thing. What the hell is going
I
on?
don't want to fucking drive.
I put a lot of strain on my car.
Just
I almost got into a car accident, yeah, online. I'm not into politics. Me too. I don't mind, commenting on the fact the way living was and living is now, but when we get into Palestine and what's going on with the war, I try to be neutral because no, I'm not gonna have that debate. You'll find out. Go check my page. Yeah, I was just about to get into a car accident because they just stopped in front of me. Yeah, it's sad. You hear it more and more every day now. It's sad. And what was confusing to me is she was saying on TikTok that she's a special education teacher. And I'm like, a special education teacher in New York and you on Section 8? I guess that's how bad the world is getting. Or the economy in America, I should say, is getting. Not the world. Because there's some people who they don't even need jobs to really survive. They can get them a side hustle anywhere. You can go open up a little table on the side of the street in some parts of the world and just start selling whatever you can make. Yeah, definitely gotta do that. Because today's economy, the job security here, there is none. It don't matter what you is. It don't matter if you're a doctor, a lawyer. It don't matter. So then, I don't know, somebody let a bunch of judges go. I think a bunch of judges got fired. But yeah, it don't matter what you is now. No, there is no middle class. There's just rich and poor. Middle class went out, way out. I think it went out. I would say it went out in 2020. Ain't no offense taken. That's why I haven't been there in 12 years. No offense taken. Especially now that they done add prostitution as legal. Yeah, I knew that was a disaster waiting to happen. Now you can go in the little, what they call the massage parlors and legally get what you need to get. So I knew that was going to be a disaster. That's why they have to do raids on the massage parlors because you got 16-year-olds in there, 15-year-olds, 14-year-olds. What you thought was going to happen? Of course. So,
You're probably outside.
Come get this stuff, Jonah.
Okay. Knew it.
This was a waste of $1.75.
Nasty.
It's cold. It's probably been better if it was hot. Let's just speed it up.
Mm.
Huh?
You could have did better getting it from McCafe. Only $2.
Yeah, they usually don't have big cups like this for $1.75. But now I know why.
Mm. It's wild. I was like, what? It's like, oh yeah, it's legal, and they making massage parlors getting raided every week because they gotta go in there and check everybody's ID. Crazy. I'm doing good. How are you?
Those V8s is for your brother and your sister.
The what?
You can read when you get up there.
You said V8?
V8. And go brush your teeth. Hey! Get out the window. Do too fucking
Might get some Amazon packages.
much. Yeah, I felt bad forgetting what we got there. But I see I might have big ass wooden vanity and fucking
They living their best life. That's what the girl was telling me. She was like, "Shoot, I like it. I'm staying in there." Hi. Make sure y'all hitting that like button when you come in.
I won't before 12.
Oh, for me to say. I have to go get me some french fries. I'm actually hungry. I'm hungry.
We all
Hmm?
so we all hungry. Stay focused. Hungry for money, hungry for food.
Oh, that's sad. If if you feel some type of way about it, do something about it, baby. That's all I can tell you.
Facts.
Because somebody in UPS decided that you didn't need your package. That's why it came empty. That's sad. It's sad, people resort to stealing, but you gotta think about it. It ain't getting no better out here. They told us it was gonna get better, and it didn't get no better. It just got worse. gonna brush that hair right off your face.
I'm popping some of these damn naps that's on here.
What you getting into, Moon?
Feel better?
People always coming in, they, say 2 words and then they leave. Crimson came in here and then he left. What's that about, Crimson? What you doing? I got a PayPal account. Don't ask me what it is, because I don't know. I got Cash App, too. I don't know what that is. Actually, I do. It's $V Jackson 2188.
You should.
Mm-hmm. Persuasive? I ain't persuasive. You're right, though. I need somebody to donate to me. For real. I need people to donate. Yeah, I don't usually come live and ask for nothing, but I need some donations. I'm in my time of need. I'm not persuasive. Like I can't even persuade somebody. That's why I was never in sales. Cause I couldn't even persuade somebody to buy anything. Like I'm just that. If it was a good price and like it came with a free item, I couldn't persuade you to buy it. And it's something that you might need. Something that you might be already trying to buy. I couldn't do it. What do you mean I gotta have all the information? They can't just donate by just, taking a little bit of information. Hi, Jarvis. How are you?
Donate to the Flower Fund? Yeah. Get out. That feels better.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. What you doing today? I ain't doing nothing apparently. I just came back from the Walmart and got mad because they ain't have nothing. Did I enjoy the holiday? It was alright. I decided this year that I was gonna do this thing where if it's not a birthday, if it's not Christmas or something major, then I wasn't doing it. Like St. Patrick's Day, Easter, I just wasn't doing it. So we're gonna see how that works. That way I have more money for the bigger holidays and the birthdays. So I told him he gonna brush that hair right off his face.
Got a big ass onion ass patch right here. Cut
You over there on live, brushing the hair off his face. Amen. Happy Monday. What? I don't see nothing.
You don't see a big uneven ass patch right
Oh my goodness. You did it.
there?
Alrighty then. I need to stop writing these bad messages because they don't come through. You enjoyed the food. That's what's up. That's what's up, Jarvis. I had some fried chicken. I had Popeyes yesterday. I had fried chicken and biscuits. And then I had some macaroni and cheese that I made on Saturday. Yep. That was my Easter Sunday. Exactly, Nancy. Because we're not doing that. I came to have a good time. Did you just braid the hell with your
I can't even braid that. I don't even know how to braid.
Oh, you twisted it?
Yeah.
You locked it up? You gonna make locks?
I put locks on my chin. Yeah. This is a ball head. I put it on my chin.
Yeah, it was alright. Yeah, it was alright.
Nice.
I told you, anybody I pick who's a mod, I'm gonna tell y'all now. Anybody who I pick, they ain't nothing to play with. They gonna get you. And my other two mods, Young Chef can tell you, they be just as ruthless. So I suggest y'all behave. You got all? Yep, sure will. Can I do asthma? What is that where they be like, tapping on the top and stuff like that, like, and then going. I don't know. Is that it? Did I do it right? Oh. Okay. I don't know how to do. I'm sorry. I know I just messed that up. I don't know how to do that. I should make an asthma channel. I don't know. I keep hearing that, like, when I talk like this, people will fall asleep. But
And then when number two came in, he told.
true.
Oh, can I try to see if she vegan? Can I just get some?
Yeah. Yeah, people will treat you with what you allow. And a lot of people don't understand that. It ain't even about respect. It's if you allow disrespect, people gonna think that that's your version of respect. They gonna think, okay, that's the way she likes to be respected, by being disrespected. Mm-mm. Oh boy. Why'd you come in and say that, Adam? Thank you, Han. I don't know, Han. Is it Han or Han? a bitch. What? I know that's right. It don't matter. It don't matter how old you is. I told my daughter that. Don't matter how old you is, you catch these hands. I just started back talking to my 17-year-old because we wasn't talking, and I told her, you catch these hands. I just told her that yesterday. Because it's good old fade. I don't. That don't make me no difference. I told her boyfriend the same thing. I said, I don't care if you is somebody else's son. You could catch these hands too. They don't discriminate. You know. Exactly. I know that's right. And stand on business. And stand on business. Because respect never grows old. Just a person. Facts. Because he was sitting on the phone, he was like, I was like, I felt some type of way. And I told him, I said, hey, I feel some type of way towards you as well. And he was like, okay. I said, oh, you can catch it too. You can catch it too. Sure. Just like she catch it, you can catch it. Because best believe, I'm going to see you. Sure. I don't know what's wrong with these kids these days. I don't. I just don't get it. We were all taught to respect anybody, our friends' moms, our, our cousins, stepdads, or boyfriends, whatever, the aunts had. You was taught to respect them as if they were family, as if they were your own mother, as if they were your own father, as if they were your own uncle or auntie. Kids these days just disrespect. We ain't doing that. No. Just because you pay some bills, you can go pay bills somewhere else. People don't understand what help is until they lose it. I've learned. Yep. People don't understand. A little bit of help goes a long way. Because when you lose that little bit of help, nope. Because regardless, you still grandpa, you still there. There's mothers that's not there. Period. Okay? I mean, period.
Bring me that bag that's on top of that shelf.
Learn how to respect your
All the way on the top of
daggone
the shelf,
elders.
on top of the refrigerator.
I know
Yeah.
that's right. Hmm. And she be crying the blues, trying to
Thank
figure
you.
out what she gonna do. Okay? Then she be, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Mm-hmm. Oh no. I wish my daughter would. That's all I'm gonna say. She be getting evicted. You know. I don't
And
know.
my
They
black
say
and brown headphones.
you're supposed to keep your children close to you, right? Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can't.
Yeah,
Okay. Sometimes you just gotta
the black and brown ones.
you gotta raise them and do the best you can for them until they can get out on their own.
You,
Everyone's coming there now. Bye.
Well, why she ain't in her own house? Cause she need that help. I'm telling you. Cause she need that help. That's why. That's why she ain't in her own house. Cause she could take that disrespect on to somewhere. That's what I would say. Home take you and your disrespectful ways and going on to your own house. And that way you can, you know, live how you want to live. You can be stuck in your ways how you want to be. You ain't got to be in my house doing it. My mother used to always say two women can't live together because there's one that's going to be more stubborn than the other to get out their ways. I smell coffee.
she's lying.
And she make good money, then get to go. You know, if you want your house or your the way you live to be a certain way, ma'am, by all means. I learned that early on, at an early age, because I was just like my dad. I let everybody and anybody who needed help to live with me, and it didn't work. It did not work. It put strain on me and strain on my family. Oh, honey, she would not be. I understand that we want to do things. I had to learn this. So this is what I'm going to say, Nancy. I had to learn this. I understand we want to do things for our child. And a lot of people won't understand that unless you are a true parent. And this goes for mothers and fathers. I understand we want to do things for our kids, but sometimes we have to let our kids do what they want to do. Let them go. Because if it's straining you and it's straining your health and wellness, and stress does. See, a lot of us older
Wellness,
people,
freedom.
we don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't consider stress as a strainer on our health, and it is. That's why so many of us have high blood pressure, have high cholesterol, because it puts a strain on you, have heart problems, and they could be healthy. I had an aunt who was extremely healthy. She was 100 and something pounds, and she still had heart problems. She still has them to this day. She has heart problems. She gets anxiety attacks. She gets real bad heart palpitations. Like, they said she ain't had a stroke yet, but her adult kids is causing that. She let two of her adult daughters live with her, and they both had babies on her, and they both rude and disrespectful to her. Mm-mm. And they both got good jobs, and they both got college degrees. No, you should take it. Take it, and that's not to say that you gonna be, out of your granddaughter's life, because your granddaughter can come over and visit. But your daughter, it sounds like your daughter need to be on her own. See, and you might be living a healthy, I don't know your life, but you might be living a healthy life. Don't eat a lot of high cholesterol foods. Walk daily, or in a job that requires physical activity. you know and still, i'm I'm talking about nothing. Jim Jones, get out of my stuff. Who names themselves Jim Jones? Like, who does that? Anyway, she doesn't want to drive. Well, that's her problem. Trust me, she gonna want that granddaughter to be watched by somebody, and I'm telling you now, babysitting ain't free. It ain't free. Nowhere. Nowhere you go is free. Only person who will do it for free is probably grandma. Oh, young chef said it's not an hour. It's not an hour, Miss Nancy. He said that's not an hour, so she's making excuses. Some people want to keep you trapped right where you at and still cause misery. Like I said, some people just want to keep you trapped. Even if it's an hour drive, it depends on what she getting. If she getting, the baby to go over there for a little while so she can have a break, she could be paying $200 to $300. I know that's right. Go and get your Social Security.
You said I got a YouTube page and I didn't realize
You got a YouTube page. Yeah, we made that YouTube page a long time ago. And you didn't want to get it monetized because you talking about, I want to do it this way.
it. Yeah, it'll work anyway. I'll never get
Have fun.
there.
You know how many gamers you gonna be fighting against.
I know. There's a lot of them out there.
I know that's right. Yeah, Miss Nancy, you hear young chef? He said he'll take you. I know that's right. Take her where she need to go. Cause if I was in Texas, I'd come swing by. Sure would. Okay. All right. Even so, he probably got to go to work too. But that's what's up. I like that. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, even so, he got to go work too. He won't break too. Sometimes his peoples want to break too. Why can't her peoples do it? Oh, I done heard that so many times. It would.
That's why black people in the community now. Why is it again? Why?
I know that's right.
Everything's a why. But then when you get to saying no, still why? Why are
Hi,
you
Jackie.
saying no? Why are you telling me no?
Hmm.
Bitch, I don't want to. You've been telling me, yeah. Well, now I'm feeling a little used and abused. And I need my peace.
Thank you, Miss Nancy. Yeah, but I would definitely go ahead and get your hood housing. Get your little apartment, fix it up how you like it. Don't, and people, correct me if I'm wrong, but people do use their children as a pawn. So if that's what's going on, that child is not gonna have that because y'all done built the bond already, and that child is not gonna have that. So, and there is such thing as grandparent rights. I don't know if you want to take it there, but I just told my daughter I'll take it there. if I have to. Because one thing you're not going to do is use your child as a pawn when you get older. But we ain't even doing that. Nope. And I don't want to take it there, but I will. Because you're not going to manipulate me. You're not going to pressure me into doing something or living some type of way that I don't want to live. Period, boo. I know that's right. That is what's up, Miss Nancy. That is what's up. Thank you. But yeah, I show. I wouldn't take it there, but I will if I have to. That's what I would tell her. And I would show get my place and go fix up my place and live how I want to live. Whatever that may look like. Because mama need a life too. Okay. Hmm. That's sweet. You got me thinking about my mama. I'm supposed to go to Atlanta to go see my mom. But I ain't get there yet. I'm trying to get some money. If I get some money on this YouTube thing, this thing here I call YouTube, I'll be able to go see her. Hello. I would. I'm telling you the truth, Miss Nancy. I would take my hood housing and go ahead and get my little apartment and live in my apartment. She could bring the baby over there. She gonna drive. I'm telling you, she gonna drive. Cause I was sitting there, I ain't never doing this, that, and the third. Me and my mom fell out. I'm back talking to my mom, talking about I'm trying to get to Atlanta from Michigan. Okay. So you almost done. You almost done. All you gotta do is take it. Thank you. Thank you, George. Yeah. Miss Nancy. Don't let her hold you back. Don't let her hold you back. I'm telling you. I missed out on 2 opportunities for Section 8. 2. And I'm regretting it. The first one, okay, is because somebody thought that I was going to put them out. The second one, is because, and it was because it's a new state. So at the time we lived in Georgia, and I had applied for Section 8 in Pennsylvania, and they were taking people anywhere. And the lady was like, all I had to do was fill out, I think she said a different application and get it notarized or something like that. And I got all the way there, and she was like, all you got to do is, find you a place in Pennsylvania that's going to take your Section 8 now. And somebody didn't sign theirs and didn't get theirs notarized. So, man, Miss Nancy.
Damn lady ain't notarized the paper because I signed that shit right along with you.
Yeah, she said she wanted it separate. Remember? And Londa never gave us the paper. Mm-mm. I wouldn't, especially when you want a fixed income. Like, I used to be a nursing assistant, so I know when you want a fixed income, saving an extensive amount of money is very important. Then you can, when you get hood housing, you could go ahead and you could get your food stamps. They will give you more than probably, I don't know, $16 or $17 a month. They'll give you a lot more when you're on hood housing because you're showing that you're on low income already. Yep. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where you at. You get good amount of food stamps? Okay. Well, they'll give you more if you get in hood housing. Now, I don't know how Texas works, but I know, in other states, they give you more food stamps. Like when my dad was on Social Security and he lived in hood housing, they gave him more food stamps. He said he went from, I think he was getting like $100 a month to 200, almost 200. It was like 170 something. Oh, okay. Then you doing good. But I would get that hood housing. I don't know. I would get it. Especially with my rent being low. And I got my food. Miss Nancy, can we trade places? I can't because I got 5 children. But if I was your age and all my kids was grown, what? I'm getting 200 something dollars in food stamps and I got hood housing. Thank you. I definitely be on that. I'll be trying to get that. I'll be like, look, girl, I'll be here, okay, but I'll be in my place and you be in your place and we could do this thing. And if you want, go ahead and apply yourself. And see, nope. And then in hood housing, you probably could get a 2 bedroom, and you might pay maybe a third of that. Thank you. It's still at the bus stop. Yeah, he is. He's still at the bus stop. Young, young, no, young. Asking for a friend. What friend? Young, it better not be you. That lady, leave my subscriber alone. Oh no. Usually they say when landlords do that, they really want you to leave because they get more incentive if you're new. Thank you. They probably want to go in that apartment and fix up that apartment, and then they can, you know, get more money. I know that's right. I bet you Miss Nancy is probably pretty as hell. Well, he went outside the car. He on his phone. Go away. Ooh. And wears a size too. And she small with it. Go ahead, Miss Nancy. Get it, girl. not on the driver's side, Anthony. Anthony said, leave him. What is exactly? Thank you. Because he on some other stuff. Yo, you heard Miss Nancy. Ooh, and take daily walks, eating healthy food.
Enjoy the sunlight while it lasts. 'Cause it's
I
about
know
to
she
rain.
probably don't even look 57.
About to go where it be gloomy again.
She don't even look that age. Hi, how are you? Hey, that's all right. Take from experience, Miss Nancy. That is okay. Thank you. I don't know how much she needs. Thank you. Okay. I need to go back to the dentist my own self. I need to go ahead and um, get my teeth clean. How to make all my kids' dentist appointments. I'm glad you reminded me. Um, before 5 o'clock, I need to make them dentist appointments. Okay, that's a lot. You don't get Medicare, Miss Nancy. You should get Medicare by now. Oh no, I think that starts at 65, right? Thank you. I know that's right. Why is my son sitting out the window looking like a poor child? He's just sitting up there like this. Uh oh. Medicaid get on my nerves because they give you a certain limit on the amount of dental work you could get. That doesn't it doesn't make sense to me because any like normal health insurance like Medicare, regular health insurance, they don't give you limits on how much dental care you can get. And they do it like per 6 months. They don't do it like per year. So it's annoying. And it's really low. Like I found this out from um, my dental office. Like the medical assistant, she was like, yeah, so if we look at your account, we can see like how much of your limit have you used. And she said it'd be so low that if you go and get your teeth cleaned every 6 months regularly, and you get like an exam or something like that, by the time you do all that, you're over your limit. Okay. I don't know. I still say that you should have got Medicare. I know that's right. Thank you. I still say that you should have got Medicare. I gotta go apply my son for Medicare, but he has Medicaid and he has up here they have what's called Children's Health Special Services. So it's for kids with certain illnesses, and being that he's a diabetic type 1, um, he qualifies because he has an autoimmune disease. So, yep. What happened? What happened, Miss Nancy? Why is Young calling your name? Okay. Look at Miss Nancy. Miss Nancy doing big things. She done got her a little jobby job. All right. I'm all for the blessings for Miss Nancy. Okay. See, I need to come down there so you can give me a job. Your actual job. Because I'm tired of working DoorDash. I need to come down there, Miss Nancy. What is type 1? No. Type 1 is where your organs fail because you was born with it. That's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna come down there, Miss Nancy. I'm gonna come down there. I'm gonna say Miss Nancy is the hotel manager. She said I could get a job. I'm gonna do my job too. I can do some cleaning. I can clean. Miss Nancy, your daughter don't want you to get a job. She don't want you to be able to afford rent. I'm about to come down there and show your daughter a thing or two. You give me a job. What job you gonna get me, y'all? Mm-mm. No. Oh, that's good for you. I don't have type 1. So if you coming in here, Anthony, don't block them yet. If you coming in here assuming that I said I have type 1, that's not what I said. I said my son, who is 6. So before you get cursed out on this internet, now Young can go ahead and block you because I be done disrespected you. Because you're talking about a 6-year-old boy who was actually born with something that he cannot control. Anyway, I don't have any diabetes. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have high cholesterol. I don't have anything. Oh, yeah. So what y'all fantasize about that's called obesity, to me, obesity really is you just don't want to do anything at all. Some people can be big and still walk 30 minutes a day, still get out, still move around, still clean their house for 12 hours, still do things, you know? Granddaughter, whenever. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, That's why I'm saying you need to leave. I knew that was the situation. I knew that. I'm just not going to put your business out there. What I'm saying to you is you need to move out. and go ahead, get your hood housing, get your job that you just got accepted for, and you could babysit the baby on your days off, or if you feel like babysitting them on when you get off work on the days that you off, that's what you could do. But your granddaughter is not your responsibility, it is hers. I know that's right. Hi, Brian. Yeah, that's her responsibility. She chose, her and that boy, even if he is in her life, they chose to do that. So they got to take the responsibility of figuring out, if they want to go out, if she want to go out. Yeah. Yeah, and you on medication? You shouldn't be taking on the child full time. You don't reach the age where your children should be grown. And he is. I don't know, young. You want me to put you in a good word? Young try to talk to you, Miss Nancy. I think Miss Nancy like, nah, I done been there. You reach that age, you like, I done been there, I done done that. Okay, all right. But still, you know, it shouldn't be whenever she feel like it. It should be whatever you feel like it. Cause you grandma, she ain't. You feel what I'm saying? She came from you. You didn't come from her. So that's the way that should go. You should be telling her, okay, I want to get my grandbaby this day, that day. And if you don't, she shouldn't be able to just leave out the house and go do whatever. No. Mm-mm. That's why I say, if you get your own place, do what my mama do. Lock that door and don't answer that phone until you feel like it. Okay. She says she got a male friend already, young. So, nah, don't. My man Young, he like drop that zero and get with a hero. Love is in there. That's why I'm covering my mouth. Miss Nancy funny. She got jokes. She said, "Oh no." She said, "I'm good." She said, "No." Mm-mm. Anthony, he finally left. I think Anthony left. He finally left. Ain't nobody in here. He done left. He done finally caught the bus. What is that? I don't know what that is. But okay, Barry. Oh, I forgot. Do they still have the Facebook dating app? Is that still a thing? I'm just asking. I'm not. I'm not inquiring. I'm asking. Okay. That's your choice, baby. I don't judge people. That's your choice. But yeah, I need this to turn this way because I'm tired of it. My bad, guys. I dropped you. I done dropped you. Okay. There you go. Right. Yeah. I met my husband on a dating app. I did. I met him on a dating app. At the time it was called Scout. But I wasn't on there to go look for a date. Miss Nancy, he coming for you hard. No, I never had any horror stories either. And before then, I was on, what is it called? Plenty of Fish. I never had any horror stories, but there was a lot of men on there that wasn't about nothing. A lot of them, they was honest. They be honest with you on the app. If you ask the right questions, they'll tell you, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So a lot of them, I ain't even give the time of day to. I was like, oh, okay. I feel you, but I ain't it. I am not your good time girl. So actually, what I was saying was, when I met my husband on the app Scout, I wasn't looking for a date. I was looking for somebody. I was 19. I was looking for somebody to teach me how to drive. And he was like, he only had a stick. I thought he was being funny. I really did, because he said he only had a stick. But he really did. He had a Chevy S10. And if you know anything about those are only manual transmission. And so when I had seen him, I'm like, oh, he probably got an automatic and he probably was trying to be funny. But lo and behold, he was trying to teach me all 5 shifts, and he tried to teach me how not to burn out his clutch, and he didn't have any patience. Mm, that's sweet. He need to help you move to that hood apartment. Let me get his info so I can call him. I'm like, my TT Nancy. Yeah, you need to go ahead and move her into that apartment. You need to go ahead, move her into that apartment, okay? ASAP. Get her away from that girl, cause I be done coming in. Okay. I don't care if she is 2 years older than me, honey. She can still catch these hands. And I used to fight girls in high school that was older than me. They was seniors. I was freshman. I don't care. Don't. My mom used to say the bigger they is, the harder they fall. Let me go treat my TT like that. Sure. Especially when you help her with her daughter. What? You know how hard that is these days? I don't care if it is a couple of days a month. I can't even get. I went to the emergency room, had to carry all my kids with me to the emergency room. It's up there. It's a vlog up there. Sure. Mm. His name Christian, huh? Mm. I always found the name Christian. He must be strong and attractive. I know that's right. And she got the nerve to be disrespectful. Don't get me started, Miss Nancy. I'll come find her. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that because you might not want me to do that, but I'll do it. Knock her down. Mm. Miss Nancy, I heard about them too. That's why she said she good, yo. It's I heard about the boys from Guyana. hmm You from Liberia? Oh, she got a dunk on her. No disrespect. Hey, how you doing? I am. How are you? Are you well? I am very well. No, I wouldn't. No, thank you. Since 1979, you've been here a long time, man. You done seen a lot of things. A lot of things. Why is this? He left this window open, and I don't feel like going all the way on that side, but I am. Because I'm cold. It is cold in here. Am I waiting for somebody? No. No, I am not. Nope, I'm just sitting here on live. Y'all see I increased my live for y'all. I used to only do an hour. I'm already sitting here for an hour and 30 just for y'all. And I'm still going to come on at 6:30. I bet you have. Thank you. I bet you have. I used to always, when I was young, I used to always hang out with older women. I never really hung out with women my age. When I was like 19 and 20, I used to hang out with women that were 40. One of my best friends, she was 45. Yeah, so I enjoy the wisdom that older women give. Young women, they want to talk about men and, just, I want to talk about life lessons. I want to talk about giving each other advice without judging each other. I actually want to have a conversation. And a lot of young girls, like when I tried to hang with them, they wasn't interested in hanging with me because they thought I was being condescending. But I simply just want to, enlighten you a little bit. Tell you something that I've learned. Or show you something that I've learned. And they want to talk about when the next Johnson come around. I didn't want to do that. I didn't find that entertaining. I want to learn. It's, and that's why my first baby daddy was, what's he? When I met him, 28. I didn't know he was 28. So before y'all get in my comments like, oh, no, he was pedo. I didn't know. Why you come in here with this G-Lock? Like, you did that yesterday. Y'all don't be having nothing to do. Yep, it is. And knowledge is something I really learned. Nobody can take that away from me. Like, that's the most powerful statement. And people just think, oh, that means, if I get a trade, can't nobody no. That's in so many things in life. I would. I would. I really would, Miss Nancy. Because your daughter got to move on with her life and you got to move on with yours. Because tomorrow isn't promised. I'll tell you that. But my grandmother was just fine the next day. She literally died in her sleep. Tomorrow is not promised. Yes, this week. Make it today, tomorrow. Give me the $10 first. Oh, it is. Because a lot of people don't have it. And it's sad. Because we used to all sit around and just listen. Just listen to what, people had to teach us. Nowadays, the world too fast. I'm telling you, she is, Miss Nancy. She holding you back. I'm trying to tell you, she's holding you back from living your life the way you want to live your life, to being in peace. Ain't nothing like your own peace. You deal with a lot of stuff outside the world. You just said your bill was $430. Everything going on with that. And then you finna come home and have to deal with somebody disrespecting you. Yep. You can learn from enemies too. Exactly. Yep, Miss Nancy, you need to take control of your own life. Because, like I said, you never know what happens. I'm not wishing nothing on you. I hope you live until you 1,000 years old. I know it might not happen. But then again, it might. God might surprise me and say, oh, you thought it wouldn't happen? I'm old and gray, and so is Miss Nancy. How you doing, Derek? Hello. So, thank you. And know what I'm saying? So you don't want those days to be filled with stress or worry or someone, just making you down and depressed. I was thinking about uh, reincarnation the other day. I said, so a lot of people say, well, a lot of people, uh, they say you only get one life to live. But in all reality, if you got multiple lives, you only get this life, this one that you're currently in, once. And if you think about it that way, you still wouldn't want your days filled with stress on worrying about somebody else and what they got going on, or letting them put their stress on you. Oh, then you shouldn't be there with her. You should not be there with her. Yeah. Mm-mm. I wouldn't be there with her. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because that's just Ooh, Miss Nancy. Don't have me come down there to Texas. Cause that's crazy. Mm-mm. I believe that. I believe that. Energy. I was talking about it the other day. Energy hasn't even been studied fully. They did a study. This man had said on TikTok. They had did a study to show what happens after you die, and it showed that a beam, a surge of energy came out. So whatever that means. You're welcome, Miss Nancy. Like I said, what you need to do, and the next time I see you, you better do. You better do. I can't tell you that because you're older than me. But I would take that apartment. I would call that manager, get you an appointment, an interview this week, and live your life, Miss Nancy. Live your life for you. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done, but I'm telling you, once you do it, you're gonna feel so much free. You're gonna be like, whew, that's all I needed to do. You're welcome. Yeah, they say I never seen one. Ugh, I should knock on wood, but I don't have none because I don't want to see one. But they say they look a lot less glowy. They look pale, like as if a light left their body. I don't know. I don't want to see one. Tell you the truth. I don't want to know one of one anytime soon. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Miss Nancy. I don't know. Like when I was working as CNA, as a CNA, I was so scared because we're supposed to prep the bodies for, the morgue to pick up or the funeral home. And I was so scared. I'm like, if I see, and these are older people, so they're, almost there to the passing or whatever. I'm going back to home, whatever, we want to call it. But I was like, I don't, Lord, please, don't let me go in here in one of these rooms and see that. What you talking about? You forgot Friday. And you saying again? Thank you, Miss Nancy. I seen that too. But yeah. Oh, you was a CNA? Now you heard they paying CNAs like they should have been paying us. They paying us LPN wages, and now LPNs are getting paid RN wages, and so on and so forth. But the LPNs and the RNs, they letting all the CNAs go, and they're wanting the LPNs and the RNs to do what the CNAs do, and they're not doing it. They're not doing it. So now they giving us $500 bonuses. I said, where was this at? Where was the $500 bonuses and the $1,000 sign up bonuses when we was, you know, cleaning people and dressing people and feeding them? Where was it? I had a CNA tell me she was a CNA for, I think she said 15 years. And she's like, I'm going to tell you right now, the first thing that goes is your back. That's the first thing that goes. That's what I'm saying. They didn't even recognize us as, you know, a certified worker, like as a medical professional. Remember, we wasn't even recognized as that. We was recognized like we're a regular general laborer or something. Now they recognizing us as medical professionals, especially the fact the nurse wants you to go in there and change your catheter. The nurse wants you to go in there and put in an IV. Huh? Oh, the nurse wants you to fix the feeding tube. The feeding tube got blocked. What? Amen, he does. Yep, yep. That was the only thing. Because, like I said, once the nurse didn't want to go unblock the feeding tube, didn't want to change out Mrs. Smith's catheter that been in there for like 3 weeks, then it became something else. Then it became, oh, well, now we have $1,000 sign up bonuses. Now we have $500 sign up bonus. I don't even want to be a CNA now. Not that I can, because after what happened with my daughter, I can. Because that's a whole nother story. That's on my page. Y'all want to find out why? It's on my page. I'm going and block you. Put you on timeout. Yeah. Yeah, I remember a girl, she had ticked me off. She said, that's why I make more than you and I work at McDonald's. No, she worked at Burger King. And my boyfriend at the time, who I was glad to not call my boyfriend. Um, he's now my child swapper. Anyways, I wouldn't get rid of my child, but I wish I could pick who the daddy was. Um, she had said that, and he had said, yeah, that is true. I said, okay, so now I don't have it. I don't have my license. I let it expire because I was just, that puts a damper into your mind when somebody says something like that. And it was the truth. As a medical professional, and I was a damn good one. I've never gotten any abuse reports or any like write-ups for anything. I did get a write-up for insubordination. I did when I first started. But it was like, you're supposed to get trained for 2 weeks. I was fresh out of school. And you were supposed to get trained for 2 weeks. And my supervisor decided that she was going to put me on the floor by myself. Fresh out of school. Oh, I don't have enough staff, so I have to put you on the floor. Huh? Didn't know these patients. Didn't know who can do what. So one of the patients, I thought it had said that she was a independent. which means that she can walk, she can go to the bathroom by herself, everything. So I'm thinking that she is independent. So when I go to lift her up out of the wheelchair, she's like, "Oh yeah, I can walk to the bed." When I go to lift her up out the wheelchair, she in fact collapses on me because she cannot walk. So I had to slide her down on the floor because she's collapsing on me and I wasn't ready for all that weight. So instead of her collapsing and me dropping her, I slide her to the floor. So they said I got insubordination because I wasn't supposed to handle patients by myself, but she had put me on the floor. Y'all just heard me by myself. So that was to save her own ass. Um, and I ended up getting a write up. But the patient, I picked her up off the floor because then I realized she needed a Hoyer lift. Okay, so they had her marked wrong. She needed a Hoyer lift and she needed to be lifted and assisted on the bed at all times for everything. Okay, Kayla. Wow, I'm so hurt. Was that supposed to hurt my feelings? Hi. Hi, Alan. How are you? Yeah, dead weight. Exactly. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, she was like, oh yeah, come on, pick me up. I can walk to the bed. So I go to lift her. All of a sudden, I said, oh my goodness. She's like, I can't walk. Thank you. Thank you for that. And she was like, well, since you slid her to the floor, she didn't hurt herself. I'm not going to write it up. Because you're supposed to write it up as a medical incident. But when I tell you, I put that woman so gently on that floor, and then I lifted her up and I put her in the bed properly. Yeah, yeah. I was prepared. I was prepared. I was prepared to go in there and them tell me, oh, we're going to give you a medical incident. We're going to go ahead and write you up. I was so mad that night. I went home hot. What? But she did not because she didn't want to say that she would have to, in fact, say that I was on the floor alone. And she was like, well, did you ask any of the other CNAs to assist you with the patient? I said, yes, I did. And they told me she could walk too, so I could do it myself. And they were busy with patients. Hello. Hello, Allison. Hello. Yeah. Hi, Mister. But that was crazy. But that was the only write up I ever had. Hi. You alright? I started late anyway. Huh? Hmm. It's going good. We got a new mod. Young. Young is our new mod. He doing it just like y'all. He doing a good job. Even though he flirting with my subscribers. Don't flirt with my subscribers. But she told him quick. She was like, nope, I'm already taken. Otherwise than that, we just been chilling, talking about being a CNA and things like that. Yeah, we been chilling. It's been a good chill life. How was your day, Kat? Did you just get out of school? I can imagine you just got out of class. I figured that. I figured that. That's good. That's good. That is good. You put another reaction on your page. I'm talking. I still ain't put nothing on my reaction with the Jackson. I know, right? I'm doing good. You see, I've been on here for 2 hours. I'm doing good. I'm trying to get it up there. Looking at my son playing with the tops of his cup in the window. The window is closed. But I know. I'm trying to do something, a little something, you know. Trying to get up there. Trying to make myself present in this YouTube community. I buzz butt to get my monetization. So why not buzz butt and get my views back up? Because all my stuff fell off. So I need to buzz butt to get my views back up, get my mods, get all that stuff set up. Like I said, I'm trying to do this like I would a job. If I apply this like I applied myself to a job, pretty sure I get somewhere. That's what I'm telling you, Kat, because you had 200 and something people. I need you to get that. Let all that hard work go to waste. Look at him. That's my dude, man. Exactly. But I'm about to get off, Kat. I've been on here for 2 hours, my friend. I will see you at 6:30 if you can make it. But I'm about to get off of here. Okay. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all go check out some of my videos. If you subscribe, make sure you like if you haven't already. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.